Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2019. We are continuing our season as Salford City, and our last game didn't go quite as well as I would have hoped. We actually had a lot of shots, a lot of them on target, just could not convert on enough of them. We even had a penalty shot that got saved, so we should have scored on that one for sure. But ended up 1-1 draw. I mean, I guess it's not a loss, but it's still a point in our favor. It's FC Halifax. They're one of the worst teams in the league. Definitely should have done better. But we have a little chance to rebound against, one of the better teams in the league. Sutton here is 6th. So actually getting a win against them would help us out quite a bit, because obviously we need them to get some losses to kind of stay where they're at so we can kind of catch up with them and get back in the playoff picture. So there's a chance here. And like I said, Salford denied by late goal. It was disappointing, to be perfectly honest. But, oh well, it is what it is. Wouldn't send team out to hurt opposition. Yeah, why would I hurt anybody? Doesn't make no sense. Gaffney got hurt, out for 1 to 2 days. Shines, even as Salford failed to win. Yeah, he actually got a goal here. It was pretty good. So he did a pretty good job overall. So we'll praise him a little bit. That's going to be fine. Game's coming up, what, 5-6 days, something like that? So, not too far away. I think our guys will have plenty of rest, though. Should be pretty good to go. There's our schedule coming up for the next couple weeks. Post-match analysis. We pulled in Emmanuel. I guess he didn't do as good as I would have hoped. Like I said, obviously we got our goal from Mafuta here. Everybody else did okay, and we really should have just come away with a win. When it's all said and done, a win should have been there. Joe Lindley. You know what? We'll say yes to that. And we'll say kind of yes to those two as well. I think that's going to be fine. There's all the other divisions and things going on. Fails to adapt to knocking ball past opponent. All right, fair enough. I don't think anything here from the scouting report that's jumping out of me is anything we need to adjust for. Goalkeepers generally peak and enjoy the best playtime between 31 and 35. It's good to know. That's actually pretty high in the age side of things, as far as just athletics in general. You don't see a lot of athletes playing super, into their mid-30s too often. I mean, you do. Don't get me wrong. They are there for sure. But like a lot of like American football stuff like that, like running backs and stuff like that. Those guys seem to peak out before they even hit 30 sometimes. Of course, those are very, very hard on the body, I suppose. I guess quarterbacks tend to last a little bit longer. Anything here we need to look at? No. Ball retention, ball distribution. We're doing some transition stuff, some shadow play stuff. Mafuta ready to start looking for the pass rather than the shot. Okay, fair enough. Training. Unhappy with training. Unhappy with the low level of training you're getting, apparently. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, I've got it kind of on automatic right now, so it is what it is. Anything here? Nothing really changing. We're in 9th place. 48 points. We're still within striking distance of at least getting in the playoffs. So it's not completely a dead season, but worse than we should have done. We should have won the entire league, unfortunately, and it just wasn't able to pull that off. Maybe we'll at least do good in the FA Cup stuff. Come on, let's go. Not FA Cup, sorry. I was going to say, that didn't sound right. FA Trophy. I mean, they both have FA in the name, so I couldn't forget which one was which. FA Trophy, I think we can still have a chance to do pretty good in. Obviously, FA Cup got knocked out by Liverpool. Liverpool. All right, nothing here. Let's keep going. Come on, game. Let's go. Got this. What is it stuck on? Come on. Parent clubs automatically expand their scouting network by using scouting knowledge from something. Most successful formation 4-1-4-1 DM wide, which is actually what we're playing. 4-4-2 is most vulnerable to facing, which we're not playing, so I guess it doesn't really apply to us that much. We got Sutton, and then immediately after that, like 2 days rest, we have Braintree Town, which is 24th. So hopefully, you know, whatever happens here, we can still bounce back and have a pretty good solid showing here. And I think it feels like things are going a little bit slower today than normal. Processor's being slow. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but it feels slow. It feels like it's just stuck, and like it'll come up here in a second, but I guess it's just processing a whole lot of other stuff. $33 million for Man United's Nemanja Matic. That's a lot of money for one player. All right, we got some scouting here. I mean, this guy's going to be way outside of our league as far as pricing is concerned. And he's not even honestly that good compared to some of the other players that we have. So we'll just acknowledge and say big fat no. This guy might be more reasonable, but do we really need another goalkeeper? I mean, he's a pretty good goalkeeper, but he's actually kind of right there. He has a lot of potential that might be better than what we got, but his current ability is kind of right there in the mix with what we got currently. So yeah, I think I'm just going to say acknowledge on this guy too. So that'll be fine. All right. English transfer window roundup. Guess that's that. $61 million. Some big bucks there. Hit early crosses. You know, let's try some of that. Remove, get stuck in. I think I'm definitely okay with that. Everything else I think is fine for the moment. Surprised they're not telling us to switch off the attacking mentality, especially against a team that's good as they are. Oh, praise Mafuta. And then we'll criticize Neil, I guess. I mean, he had to just come back from an injury, so I can understand why his training wasn't quite as good. Are they still ragging on my position as head coach? Okay, there's a financial update. Actually lost $13,000 this month. Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad considering. Still under scrutiny, apparently, so yay. Anything else here that I need to deal with? I don't think so. Oh, Danny Lloyd injured. I mean, not critically injured. Oh, man. I think we need him in this next game, and we could probably live without him for the game after that. I don't normally go this route. I never go through this route, but I'm going to try this time. Hopefully it doesn't backfire on me, but I really feel like I need to get through this next game. Yeah, we'll definitely attend this meeting. We're deeply concerned with the team league's performance and are keen for things to be improved as soon as possible. We've had a tough run of matches recently, but those are just the quirks of the schedule. Easier run of games ahead should see our form level out a bit. We suffered with a number of injuries to key players in the recent games. No, you know what? We have actually had a lot of injuries. Yeah, I mean, we've definitely had some key injuries at key times. I mean, I don't think that's entirely been our problem, but I can't say it's not. I mean, we've definitely been struck with some injuries. You know, some of our strikers going down, goalkeepers going down, just different things. It's not been an easy year, quite frankly. All right, Black Shovel, go ahead and criticize you. See if that improves. A little bit better overall morale, I suppose. Sutton United, 6th place. This is a home game. We won't show this game. We will show the game after that, though, against York. Fitness test, Danny Lloyd looks fine. Gaffney looks fine. And then Rooney failed his test. Oh, that's another thing. We've lost Rooney. I mean, we've had some pretty bad, you know, injuries that have just really just hurt us big time. So, no, I think that was a completely fair statement to make. So this guy's had some injections, so we're okay there for the moment. We're going to go ahead and keep him playing. Rodney, overall, guess we'll leave him in here. Everybody, honestly, I think we'll just play as is. I don't think we're going to move anything around. I think our subs are okay. Would I rather have Hogan in here? Probably. Let's bring Hogan in for Jones instead. Anybody else I'd rather bring in? Actually, let's bring in Maynard for Houghton as a sub. Who else would we rather bring in? I mean, I would love to bring in Rooney. I don't think I want to risk him if we don't have to. I think this is okay for now. We'll go with this. Oh yeah, I mean, I know I got 2 subs outside of the match because sometimes we play matches that take 7 subs. Everything else looks fine. They're actually playing the exact same formation we are, so that's... Wait, are they? I mean, they basically are, but they're listed as a slightly different formation. 4-1-2-3 wide, and we're a 4-1-4-1. I don't know if it really matters. I think they're the same formation. So maybe some slight variance on like how they play each of the positions, but that's about it. Clear minds. I'm okay with that. Have a good one, guys. Clear minds. Don't overthink it. Oh, we got this. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, we're off. Cool's got the ball early. He's going to kick it back to Pond. Going to kick it up to Mafuda, who's now going to be trying to pass more than trying to take shots, which I don't know that he ever took that many shots in the first place. Lloyd tries to get a little bit of a cross in there. Nothing going for it. And that is the end of that first highlight. Well, that was exciting. I do think short passing, actually, we probably should make that a permanent thing, because it does always ask us for that, and I do think it's a better bet. Mafuda's got the ball. He's going to kick it up to Wiseman on the right-hand side. He's going to kick it all the way across to Lloyd over on the left side. He's in the box. He had a chance to do something there, but just wasn't able to get it past the defender. Got to throw in from Wiseman here. He's going to throw it into, I guess Cole got that momentarily, but it was coughed up to the other team, who is now kind of resetting a little bit to try and make a push at it. He's going to get it up to... Oh, we got the ball back there. Mafuda. He's going to kick it up to Rodney. Rodney's got some space here. He's going to be able to get past the goalkeeper. He is! 4th goal of the season. Assist by Mafuda. Devontae Rodney getting us on the board against Sutton. That feels really good. That's a good job, guys. That is what we need to see. Stuff like that. Using a little bit of that speed. We don't actually get to see those very often. Where we're able to kick the ball up there past everybody and just trust that our guys just have faster speed. Honestly, I think that's one of the few goals that we've had like that. In 2018, FM 2018 last season, I was able to get a lot of goals like that. I just feel like I haven't had that many this season. Maybe I just don't have very fast strikers, and you know, I'm not playing very much counterplay, which counterplay really lends itself to that. But anyway, things are getting a little bit exciting again here. Cole's got the ball here, just outside the box. Mafuda's got it. Back to Cole, and it was taken away from him. Pond was able to get a little bit of a tackle there, but nothing going. He is out of position now, so we've got a push here by Sutton. He's going to get up here to... Okay, thankfully, we got in the way of that one. We're hopefully be able to get our defenders set back up a little bit better this time, but Sutton does still have the ball. He's going to kick it up the right-hand side. He's going to get a cross in, and it's an own goal. An own goal. Wait. How is that? I mean, I'm not complaining, but it says that we pushed another player. Did it? Or did I misread that? You know what? Let's go back and look at that real quick. That one was weird. Okay. I went a little too far back. Okay, so Mafuda's got the ball here. Get it back to Cole. Back to Mafuda. This is where they're about to get a little bit of a push here. Pond's going to do his little slide. Nothing going there. They're going to, you know, try and advance a little bit. They're going to get a little bit of a reset. And then we're going to see a... Looked like an own goal from us. But did we get pushed? Is that what they were saying? We're the ones that got pushed? I don't see us getting pushed there. I honestly don't know what that was. We'll go live, but I have no idea what that was. I feel like that should have still gone against us. I don't... Maybe there was a push there, but didn't seem like. But anyway, things are getting a little bit exciting again. I'm not going to stress it too much. It didn't go against us, so yay, I'm happy, but still felt a little weird. Sutton's got the ball back here, and Brown's going to kick it up. Mafuda got in the way of that one. Over to Cole. Cole's going to run past a couple defenders, but he's going to get tripped up there. Shelton's going to get a recovery there. Get it back to Cole, who's back on his feet. Back over to Mafuda. He's going to get over on the right-hand side to Wiseman, who's going to get past his defender. If somebody had been there, we would have had a goal because the goalkeeper was out of position for just a second, but nobody was able to get up there to just tap that one in. Come on, guys. We got to take those chances when we can get them, especially against a team like this. This is a good team. Mafuda's going to get the recovery from the corner kick here. Cool's got it again at the top of the... I'm going to say the top of the key, but that's a basketball term. Oh, but we got a goal from Lloyd. He's actually on the opposite side of the field from where he normally plays. I guess I'm glad I gave him some injections because he seems to be playing just fine with the whatever injury he's got going on. Playing through the pain, getting a goal here. Excellent work from Lloyd. It's just looking good. Right past the goalkeeper. Actually, it looks like it was a little bit of a deflection from the goalkeeper maybe. But good stuff all around. Up 2-0 early in the game. I like it. I like it. I like it. We need this win against Sutton. This might be the team that we have to knock off the playoff list so that we have a chance to kind of get in there. Shelton's picking up a yellow card. His 5th of the season. I have to be a little bit careful here. Lloyd's going to get a free kick here. It's a bit of a curve. Not able to get it inside the goal, unfortunately. All right, Cole was actually able to get his head on that one. He's going to get it over to Mafuda. Mafuda's going to kick it over to Wiseman on the right-hand side. Wiseman's going to kick it back to Gaffney. Gaffney's going to kick it back to Cole, kind of in the center of the field. Shelton over to Mafuda. Back to Cole. Back and forth to Shelton. He's going to take a long kick. He actually had a chance there to do something. It was not far off. The goalkeeper had to get his hand on it. We got a corner kick out of it at the very least. Lloyd's going to take the corner. It's going to get in, not really going to go anywhere, unfortunately, and that is that. Get a little bit of a push here from Sutton. Hopefully it looks like our defenders are able to get on. In fact, we were able to kick the ball out of bounds to get us a little bit of time to get set up here. And 2 minutes of extra time in the first half. That is fine by me. We'll get through this quickly and get into halftime up 2-0. I am okay with that. All right, guys. Good stuff all around. People playing pretty well. Actually, Shelton's having a little bit of an off game, but we know that he can bounce back pretty easily if necessary. We're definitely going to say, guys, look, I'm very pleased. Keep it up. Keep it up. This is a tough team we're playing against. You guys should be proud of yourself, but do not get complacent, guys. Come on. Keep it going into this. Keep that momentum going into the second half here. We got a big kick here up to Sutton's guy on the left-hand side, but Gaffney was able to get the recovery there. Gaffney's going to be trying to kick it up the field. He's actually dribbling quite a bit here. Got held up a little bit. He's going to kick over to Mafuda. Mafuda's going to run with it a little bit over to Wiseman, who's running up the side of the field. Back over to Gaffney, more towards the center. Wiseman on the right-hand side is going to be able to get a good cross here. He's got a good cross. Nobody was able to get their head quite on it, but Touré was able to get that recovery. Back to Cole in the center. And here we go again. Shelton's going to get over to Touré on the left side. Touré, I don't know what he's trying to do there. It got deflected off a player, a Sutton player, though. And we got a trip by Bennett there from Sutton, giving us a free kick. But I guess that free kick didn't go anywhere because now we have a new highlight. Gaffney got the recovery from that kickoff from the Sutton goalkeeper. Going to get it back to Pond, up to Cole. Gaffney here on the right-hand side, up to Wiseman. Kind of stacked on top of each other a little bit there. Uh-oh. A little bit of a deflection there, but Lloyd was able to pick that one up. Unfortunately, we were not able to do anything with that. So, not much going for us, but it's pretty good effort from the guys. 15 shots, 5 on target. We're just absolutely destroying them as far as just overall stats. But, you know, only 2 goals in the back of the net. I mean, it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good. But based on the number of shots and on target, I feel like we should have at least had another one somewhere in there. All right, we're going to make our first sub of the game. Let's take a look at Lloyd. He seems to be fine. Honestly, I don't think there's any reason to sub him out despite his injury. Who's playing the worst right now? Gaffney's actually not playing that well overall, to be perfectly honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap Rodney back and bring Emmanuel in for striker. Some fresh legs on the striker side of things. See what Rodney can do over here on the attacking midfielder right side. And just kind of sub Gaffney out for now. We're going to need him in the next game anyway. I think this is going to be fine sub. He's not playing completely, you know, well right now. And he seems like he's been in out of place a lot so far. So I think setting him a little bit early is going to be perfectly fine. And you know what? Actually, you know what? I am going to go ahead and drop it down to positive for now. All right, we are going to, it looks like they're going a little bit more attacking, which is probably a good idea for us to be playing a little bit more defensive anyway. All right, who do we want to sub out now? Do we want to go ahead and sub out Shelton? He's got a yellow card. You know what? I think that is a great idea. We'll go ahead and bring in Maynard for that. And that is going to be perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and drop it down to balance. Just kind of keeps progressively making a little more defensive every chance we get. Kind of hold on to this 19 shots so far, 6 on target. Really getting a lot of shots, just not enough going in the back of the net. So we're going to get a throw in here from Wiseman. We're going to throw it into Cole. Cole's going to get back over to Wiseman. Wiseman is going to get taken from him, unfortunately, and that is the end of that. We're going to schedule up our next sub, our last sub of the game, actually. Anybody especially tired? Actually, looks like both Mafuda and Wiseman are pretty tired right now. We're going to take out Wiseman. We're going to bring in Hogan. Wiseman's playing a pretty good game, but definitely want to keep him fresh. Pond's going to be able to get this head on that one. He's going to get back up to Wiseman. Wiseman's going to get over to Mafuda. Back to Pond. Back up to Mafuda, over to Cole. Up to Maynard. Fresh leg Maynard, who is going to get a pretty solid shot there. Goalkeeper had to get his hand on it, and that was the end of that. But, you know, you never know. Those long shots could go in and get the goalkeeper sleeping for a second. Looks like Sutton's just trying to figure out what to do here. Get past our defenders. I mean, we had a couple guys back there, but I think he might have been offsides if they'd actually gotten it to him. Although they got a recovery here, had a chance at a long shot. Goalkeeper had to dive for it. Thankfully, it was too far out. Nothing necessary there, but it looked worse than it was. Let's put it that way. All right, got a free kick here from Lloyd. Good curve, got it past the wall, but a little too much curve. Wide right, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and drop it down. We're going to drop it down to cautious. I really want to hold on to this goal lead. We've only got a few seconds left. I think we got this one, guys. I mean, they might get a goal here. I can't imagine there's any way they're going to get 2 goals here. So this is a really good game. The guys played really well. I mean, this is a good team. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Let's not get a red card here, guys. Not here at the end of the game. We don't want you sitting out this next game. No, solid game, guys. 22 shots, 6 on target. They only had 6 shots, 0 on target. So honestly, our defense was as much a thing to be proud of as anything. Our defense played absolutely lights out. 8.2, 7.3, 7.0. Hogan didn't get in there long enough to get us a score, but 7.3 from Wiseman. Just absolute lights up performance from our defense. And then, of course, our offense did just enough to get us a couple goals. So excellent work, you guys. That felt really, really good against a really good team. So I'm very proud of the team for that. We're going to say passionate. I'm very pleased. Everybody's looking delighted, as they should be, because I'm delighted with that result. All right, we got 2 days left of rest until Braintree. We may have to play some of our rotation players in that game. Again, that's going to be an away game. Let's double check. That one will be an away game, so you guys are not going to see that game. Hopefully, I have a good result to show you guys. But hey, we're undefeated in the last 4 games. That's something. And then we got to go into this game against York, which I will show that game. In fact, you'll see the York, you'll see the Dover, and you'll see the Eastleigh game after that. So 3 games in a row that y'all will see after this Braintree. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, we're back a little bit on form, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.